Greetings, everyone. This is your boy, Bobbya1984, coming to you with some of that Call of Duty Ghost gameplay, play. And just like everyone else, I think I am absolutely tired of playing this game. But why do I keep coming back? For one, most of my buddies are playing this game. And for two, I just can't get past that feeling. You know how when you have that thing, that first time, for me it's Call of Duty 4. Like, that was the greatest first person shooter game I had ever played. I mean, I can't really match it up against too many other first person shooters, but that was the one. And I don't know, it's something about that game that keeps me coming back to Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Like, I guess it was just that feeling of that greatness, you know, that great game. And I just keep coming back to this because my buddies are playing it, and I guess one of these days I just feel like I'm gonna turn this game on and it's gonna be the absolute greatest game I ever played in my life. And I guess that's why I keep coming back to this and keep disappointing myself time and time again. But as usual, we're playing Domination. That's my only game mode I seem to play these days, and for some reason I didn't really play the objective this game. I mean, I just decided I was gonna just run around me. You know, when you play Stonehaven, this big ass map, you're gonna have people camping and sitting in corners and just sniping. So I was just like, I'm just running around and see if I can find them and kill everyone. But it was one of them games I was trying to audition to get back into the Scrub Nation. Magic Enigma is the leader of the Scrub Nation. I was kicked out, or talked about getting kicked out, and I'm trying to make my case of why I should still be a part of this clan. So I'm gonna try to do my thing, but as usual, we're gonna change the topic and talk about something else other than Call of Duty. And I guess today what I want to talk about, I think I'm gonna talk about fantasies. And I'm not talking about fantasy football or fantasy baseball or anything like that. I'm talking about fantasies. Like, I'm a dreamer, and pretty much night after night, me and Kaya, my little baby girl, I'm on the 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. shift with her, and we just sit and watch TV, and oftentimes I just drift off into that fantasy world. And a lot of times I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about seeing, I envision myself, getting 8 hours of sleep. So I do visualize that happening every now and then. But for the most part, I gotta send a shout out to my main man at Hood Chemist for providing that nasty music. But for the most part, outside of fantasizing about getting 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, I'm thinking about either inheriting a shit ton of money. I'm talking like maybe 10-15 million bucks. Is that a lot of money still these days? I mean, for a broke cat like me, that's a lot of money. But either hitting the lotto and winning 10-15 million, or 20 million, 50 million, or inheriting it. I know in this lifetime I'm not going to make that type of money. Like, I'm not. I'm not an actor. I'm not a baseball or basketball or football player. So I know I'm not going to just have that money drop in my lap. But if it did drop in my lap, especially in this time, and at this time with 2 kids and a wife, and times is rough for us. So I'm always just envisioning what I would do with that money. And first thing first, I gotta pay off. I gotta pay my car off. Gotta pay off my Hyundai Sonata 2012. I still owe a good chunk on that. I think 20,000. That's not much. So I will pay that off first. Pay off my credit card. I don't have much on that either. I'm probably 1,000 on that, if that. Pay that off. Pay my wife's debt off. And then this is where things get a little interesting. So, I recently watched this 30 for 30 ESPN production. I think it was called Broke, where it talks about like athletes that get a ton of money, and they ended up losing all that money, whether they spend it on unnecessary things, or someone in their family takes the money and spends it, or it's mismanaged. It's all these different issues. And my thing growing up was, everyone wants that big mansion and thing, but to be real with you, all I really want is a house. I mean, I don't know if this is big or not, but I just want a 6-bedroom house. I want one master bedroom, bedroom for Bobbya 2011. Wait, is it Bobbya 2011? No, Yeah, because I'm Bobbya1984. Bobbya 2011. I want Kaya Lee 2013. I haven't made her Twitter handle yet, but I think that's what it'd be, Kaya Lee 2013. I would want her to have her own room, and then that's 3. You know, give me, I guess, a couple of more bedrooms and a guest room, and we good to go. That's all I really need. You know, I don't really need too many cars. I'm not gonna fall into that trap. I think we only want 4 cars. We're gonna need a family vehicle to ride around in, something fly too, something like a, was it the Q27? Is that the Infinity Q27, or is that the BMW? One of those, you know, sporty luxury looking family vehicles. I don't want no old school van. We don't want nothing like that. We want something sporty, you know. Then, you know, I'm gonna have to get a regular car to drive around, and maybe a Tesla, 4-door Tesla for myself. Probably get my wife a Lexus. She always talk about a Lexus. I'm like, baby, nobody ride around no Lexus no more. You need something like a Mercedes or something. You'll give her something nice. And then that 4th car is gonna have to be something like a toy, you know, something like a Lamborghini, you know, just something that, you know, every now and then I just pull out to just go riding around in. You know, you gotta have that. And then, you know, so far a house, a couple of 4 cars. I know maybe that's even too much, but you know, gotta at least have 4 cars. I'm not gonna have no roller cars lined up like they, you know, having the rap videos and nothing like that. You know, 'cause my goal is to have this money and to keep it. You know, so what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to invest in no one's ideas, no family, no friends. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm not investing in nothing, because that's where things start going wrong. You start investing in stuff for friends and family, and all of a sudden you got all these cousins and long lost relatives you haven't seen in almost 20 years start popping up. See, I'm already one of those individuals that keep to my inner circle of friends and family, so I don't think I'm going to have that issue with people come in and wanting to, you know, with the hand-me-outs, because I'm already a mean cat anyway. I don't help out nobody anyway unless it's my close people. And I just recently had an intervention about that too. Like, one of my cousins popped up on a Saturday, and he sat me down and, you know, kind of talked to me about family, how important family is, and this and that. And my wife kind of joined in on it, and I was like, what the like, what's going? That's a commentary all in its own. I'm gonna get to that another time, but I just feel like that's where you're gonna fall into that trap when you start, you know, doing too much, and because then you gotta buy everybody a house, and everybody want a car, and everybody want this, and it's just like, no, I'm not doing that, you know. And again, shout out to my main man at Hood Chemist for providing that nasty music. I wonder how this audition is going. I wonder if Magic will let me back in. How many flags have I capped? one flag been capped. But next, I want to do what I want to do. You know, still hook up, you know, my mom's, and, you know, Pop's got money. I don't think he gonna want nothing from me. He got money. But I think what I would do is have my closest friends and family members sign like this contract saying, okay, Bobby gave me $50,000, and I'm gonna tell him, you know, make sure you do well with this money, whether you put some aside for the kids, you know, education, or, you know, you gotta pay off some debt or something like that. Take care of that. But just know, if you sign this contract, that means you cannot come to me for no more money if you waste it on something. So I would help out a few people, you know, I gotta do that. Like I said, my inner circle, friends and family. Then I need to invest in something. I want to put some money away off somewhere. First, I want to put some money away, some money we're not gonna touch. I just want that money to just gain interest, and just do whatever it's gonna do to make me more money. You know, I want my money to stay put. And then this is where it gets hard, because, you know, I'm not really into stocks and all that type of stuff, but I'm gonna have to catch up with some type of financial, you know, advisor or somebody that's gonna, you know, really help me. You know, because again, I do want to invest in something. I want something that's gonna, I don't know, something that's gonna be worthwhile. Something that can possibly bring some more money my way. And then from there on out, I just want to travel the world with my family. You know, take a few vacations. I probably still work for IGN. Maybe I wouldn't, because I'm that type of person, man. I have so much money. I'd be at that point. It's like, I wish somebody would say something to me at IGN. I walk up out of here. I quit. You know, but, you know, this is my little spiel right there. Wait, Ox, is that you, Ox? I thought I lost you, bruh. I got him back. And shout out to my main man, Ox. Shout out to my main man, Isaac Lau, who always telling me to give him a shout out. So my main man runs the IGN YouTube. He's IGN YouTube syndicator. Shout out to him. He always want me to send him a shout out. Follow him on Twitter. His Twitter handle is right there. But leave me the comments in the comment section of what you would do if you inherited a lot of money. You know, tell me what would your fantasy be? You know, if you had 10 million bucks, what would you do with it? But as usual, we came, we saw, and we conquered. Enjoyed this, man. Leave me those comments, and we gotta get up out of here. This your boy Bobbya, and we gone.